Mesdames, Messieurs, Africa 24 reçoit dans Décryptage ce jour Christian Ruck, facilitateur de la République Fédérale d'Allemagne, du Partenariat pour les forêts du Bassin du Congo, PFBC. Avec lui, nous aborderons la question de la protection des forêts et de la biodiversité dans le bassin du Congo, mais aussi du marché carbone comme alternative à la compensation attendue par les pays africains pour leurs efforts en faveur du climat. Monsieur Christian Ruck, bienvenue sur Africa 24. Vous avez pris part à l'édition 2023 du One Forest Summit tenu à Libreville au Gabon. Comment avez-vous apprécié les thématiques abordées et que vous inspirent les recommandations et conclusions de ce rendez-vous climatique?
I think it was a very important event. There were many important people at the summit, but also many experts. So experts are of course also very important, because without experts you cannot find a good decision. And of course it was a big challenge to incorporate all these different approaches, these different solutions, these different challenges, and since these different questions to come up with a solution, a concrete solution for these urgent problems around forest biodiversity and climate. It's very important also for the experts to meet other experts, but at the end of the day we have to speed up with action based on concrete or also on concrete political and scientific solutions. In my opinion, it is the challenge is so big and so urgent that we have to come up with more concrete things at the end of this year.
Quelles mesures, selon vous, peuvent être prises pour aider les pays africains à planifier de meilleures stratégies de développement durable des forêts, quand on sait que certains pays sont très dépendants de l'économie forestière?
The overall title is "You can preserve the ecological services of the forest, and on the other hand you can also organize development." Fact is that we cannot achieve our climatic objectives without the three remaining lungs of the world. That is very clear. It's the Amazon, it is Southeast Asia, but it is also the Congo Basin, the Congo Basin forests. And so we have to find ways where we can keep, as a whole international community, where we as international community can keep the functions of the forests, climate, water, biodiversity, and on the other hand, we have to find models where we can really organize economic development for everybody, but of course also for the Congo Basin. And in the Congo Basin Forest Partnership, and in the COMIFAC and other very important places, we developed scenarios where you can do both. Keep the forest and the functions and have economic development.
Le marché du carbone présente d'énormes opportunités pour l'Afrique. Malheureusement, les pays du continent ne semblent pas avoir leur mot à dire sur la tarification du carbone, alors qu'ils disposent d'un grand potentiel de crédit carbone. Quelle analyse pouvez-vous faire de cette situation et quelles sont vos recommandations?
This is a very important topic. Why? We realize that the tropical forests and the Congo Basin have this enormous value, for example, to mitigate the climate change for the whole international community, but also for Africa. So it is very important to keep these services, these ecological services. And to keep it, we have to pay a fair price for the services. It's like you need petrol or gold, but a more precious thing than gold is climate and biodiversity and so on. And so it's a public good, and we should really, as a international community, pay for that. Payment for ecological services. But we realize that we cannot finance everything with private money, with public money, with public money, with ODA, with international cooperation. The challenge is too big, and so we need also private investments. Private investments in the carbon market, for example. But for the moment, we have not yet a carbon market which is which fits to the challenges. We have all kind of ideas and all kind of attempts and prototypes, but it's more a chaos than a market. And what we need is private and public capital in a good mixture, streamlined for the same objective. And this is a big task. We have some philanthropists who do a lot for climate and biodiversity, but this is not enough. We need normal private investments seeking profit, and we need a business case. And this is why we are not, at the moment, we are not ready and in a position to say, okay, we structure the market, we have the solution. So we need, there are many people working day and night on the solutions, but we will already need some time.
Les 100 milliards de dollars promis annuellement depuis 2010 par les pays riches et pollueurs n'ont toujours pas été mis à disposition des pays en développement, alors que l'une des résolutions du One Forest Summit était la promesse de 100 millions d'euros pour encourager les gouvernements qui développent des politiques de préservation des forêts. Ne sommes-nous pas dans le même cycle de promesses jamais respectées?
What we did in the Congo Bassin Partnership is we propose a fair deal between the tropical forest countries and the international community, and this is that these tropical forest countries should get a fair share, an adequate share of the global budget, the global climate budget and the global biodiversity budget, for the performance of their forests. And the adequate share, science can tell you what the adequate share is in percentage of the famous 100 billion US dollars of the Paris Agreement. I'm always happy about announcements, but we have to come from announcements to action. And if you need much money, the adequate share of the climate budget for the tropical forests, you have to build up a way of how to come up for action. Because it's not easy with weak bureaucracies, with weak administrations, also in the Congo Basin, to come up with efficient action, with efficient channel of financing. And so we need to elaborate ways how to organize this fair share, and we need ways of monitoring, and it must be a deal, and a deal is always something for both sides. Both sides has to deliver. And we had set up a task force in Sharm el-Sheikh to speed up with the answers. We have 4 critical questions, and we need to have the answers as fast as possible how to make this deal, or also this deal with the Congo Bassin.
Monsieur Christian Ruck, vous êtes le facilitateur de la République Fédérale d'Allemagne du Partenariat pour les forêts du Bassin du Congo. Merci d'avoir répondu à nos questions. Merci de nous avoir suivis dans ce décryptage. Restez sur Africa 24 pour les prochaines éditions.